Okay, and hello everyone, Days Legend back here with our ID and Xbox showcase of 2064 Read-Only Memories. We'll be checking out this game here on our showcase. And the game was developed and published by Midboss. This game was released on January 17th. Alright, so let's get started. And the price of the game is $19.99 as well. And can we get our 15 viewers back? You know, 15 viewers. Start the waffle. We went down to 12. I mean, we got 15 at one point. Can we get 15 again? Come on, guys. Also, turn down the music. Alright, let me start a new game here. So let's jump right into it. This is a
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow
This is
of
an interesting game.
groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below,
so we get a nice backstory on
Parallax
what's going on in
engineering
this game.
has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered.
No, this game is not like Kitty Towers. All right. Read-Only Memories, a new cyberpunk adventure. Alright, so the game begins with a prologue here. Alright, we're at 13 viewers. If we can get 2 more viewers to get 15 again, we're going to start the waffle. Come on, guys. Home sweet home. Not so sweet home. Musty might be a better descriptor. It's a sheet of paper. Alright, I'll show you guys an achievement you can get real quick here. Pretty much you open up this cupboard here. Get a bottle of spoiled milk or whatever, and you take it and you get an achievement. So take a look at what that achievement is so far. The only one I have so far in the game. Brought along an unhealthy snack, so that's how you get that quick achievement you can get in the game to start. So there you go. Alright, so can go to bed here, but you probably can't go to bed here. Alright. Pretty much you need to get to your laptop here and finish your work for the day. That's what they want you to do. It's like an apple and an unhealthy snack. Yeah, sure, like an apple. So we're going to open up our waffle here. The waffle will be for let's see here. Let me check my list. So many games to choose from. So to enter the raffle, enter exclamation mark raffle into the chat room there. And be entered to win. The game will be, I'm just checking the code to make sure it's still valid. How does a light field sound? Light field is the game that we have right now. Alright, so pretty much we need to find the headphones. Do I remember where they are? Lightfield, yes, it's a racing game. Oh, here they are. Headphones have been added to your collection. And hey, Grim Paladin, welcome to the stream. Been a while since we've seen you in here. Alright, so we got our smart headphones. Now we can go back to the computer and do our work. Yeah, so the game is Lightfield that we're naming away. It is a racer game. High-speed racing game. It's pretty cool. But to enter the raffle, do exclamation mark raffle. Alright, so we pretty much connect our headphones to the laptop, and this guy's a journaler or something, and yeah. So we accomplished the task, and now we can write our review on this journal app or whatever. Selling your soul character by character. Alright, so that's done. Time for bed. Now let's read some OK today. The Neo SF49ers. New candlestick. Okay. I guess it's about 2040 they'll have another stadium again, eh? It marked the first win since the move to Candlestick after almost a 50-year hiatus from the city. Wow. New York Giants and the Mexico City Luchadores. Okay. Wonder which team that will be. The Raiders? Interesting. Wait, the first women? Wow. Since their last victory in Super Bowl, whatever number that is, over Tokyo Titans. Okay, so the Titans will move to Tokyo? Wow. This game has quite the imagination. Okay. So that was interesting. So folks, be sure to enter the raffle, giving away light field at ID at Xbox Game. Enter exclamation mark raffle into the chat room to enter. That number was 79. Don't make sense for 2064. Well, someone didn't do the math on that one. Maybe they skipped a few Super Bowls or something. Maybe there were some walkouts or something, or I don't know. Yeah, if it was 64, that should be Super Bowl 98. Yes, 98, I guess. I don't know. 98 or 99. Alright, let's get off this computer. Let's go to bed. Uh-oh.
Ah, good. You're finally awake.
It begins. This thing talks forever.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
I agree.
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
So you can respond to this thing, get different responses.
I came in through the door, of course.
Hi, Clementine.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the Secugate M/14723-B.
What's wrong with the number 79?
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you.
It's not 69.
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken. And that you left it open.
Left the window open.
Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove.
Super Bowl 97. There we go.
I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent.
Hey, maybe they skipped a few, okay? They skipped a few. Lockouts and stuff, and world wars, you know, things of that nature.
I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair. Not quite to my standards. Oh, I hope you don't mind. While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
BISAC.
Once
What is
that was
bicep?
done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators. So I took the liberty of
Math
cleaning the
is
place
hard.
up a bit.
Yes, it is.
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Tell me why you're here. I'm calling the cops.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
I see.
I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now. Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes. I don't really know. That's why I'm here. Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported.
Okay.
I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book.
Did you?
Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me. And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so. The numbers don't lie about
Also,
your
guys, be sure to
investigative
enter our
skills,
giveaway for
but I
light
will
field.
admit your total lack
Enter
of
exclamation
recent
mark raffle
successes
into the
is
chat room to enter to
worrisome.
win the game. Good luck. We'll draw the winner
Don't worry, if Hayden
in about
trusted you,
15
I
minutes when we
trust
wrap
you.
up
You're
our
strong-willed
showcase of
and
this game.
capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Uh-oh.
He seemed frightened,
This thing is very
terrified
long-winded.
even,
It's been
and
talking for like
instructed
5
me to
minutes.
escape. I crawled out of a window and, after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left. He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me.
Who are you?
Excuse me.
Your excuse.
I forgot to introduce myself.
Yeah, you did.
I've never had the pleasure
You
of
could have
doing
done it
so
like 5
before.
minutes ago.
I am Turing. I know this must
No, you
sound
don't have to
quite
enter the raffle
unflattering,
again if
but
your
I
app
suppose
crashed.
you could
Once you're in,
describe
you're
me
in.
as one of Hayden's experiments. He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping
Get
him,
to the point.
either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
So chatty. I agree. There we
A
go.
regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner.
That's true.
They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden.
Killed a robot
but
with a
rather
hammer.
compiled during my infancy
If I
as
can
I
find
learned
an
to
hammer.
interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will? How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out, but I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will? You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Okay, back to the Hayden
I
thing.
don't know. I'm not certain who would benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late, and has warned me to stay alert. But he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked. It's not as though he has any obvious enemies. There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
Why wouldn't they?
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the auto cab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived. No, we can't.
Why can't we go to the
One of
police?
the last things Hayden told me was to avoid the authorities. We must be cautious about who we inform of this.
Uh-huh. So you
My
say.
calculations show that the possibilities of a leak are dangerously high. Corruption, despite being a challenge to public trust as well as cohesion of departmental policies, is still a possibility to consider. If it becomes public that Hayden has been kidnapped, his life may be put in further danger. His chances of escape would surely decrease.
No.
We must keep this to ourselves for now. Please.
This thing has been talking for like 10 minutes now. Alright, finally, we can go. At this point is where I stopped the game on my initial playthrough, so we'll see how we can advance here.
That's strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired. I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Hey, Darth Rally, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Also, there's still time to enter our raffle, exclamation mark raffle. We're giving away a copy of Lightfield,
But I find
ID
it
and Xbox game that
unlikely.
came out a few months ago. Really cool game. Exclamation mark raffle for
My
anyone that
audio
has not
sensors are
entered
more
yet.
sensitive than a human's ear, and I heard Hayden's voice clearly as I made my tactical retreat. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully. Oh, a lucky break! It seems my access codes still work.
Oh,
Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
well, rip. Alright, let's go in.
I do not make a habit of entering people's homes in the middle of the night without permission for no reason.
Like you entered my home?
Breaking and entering is just not a sustainable hobby.
But you did it to my house.
So yes, I am quite certain.
Okay, but you did it to
I
my
saw it happen
house. What the?
myself.
Okay, never
I
mind.
should have stayed and tried to protect him. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals. Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I could rip your arm off right now if I cared to. I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage. Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But
I what?
Excellent point. Let's start searching for clues.
Finally, let's search for clues. Let's check the computer.
That's Hayden's computer. Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM, but desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
And?
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
But you're able to get into my apartment. Okay.
Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU.
Okay.
Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software, if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents. I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert.
What a surprise.
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down.
Can we?
I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do seem to have some skill with painting, though. Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective opinion. That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Okay, let's see what else we can find in here. A plant.
Hayden Hayden likes the natural light that this window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below. Critical system damage would be unlikely.
Yeah, you've been slacking.
But I would
Get back on
certainly
your
damage
mile point
my legs
grind.
beyond repair.
You got to get that
So
200,000 some kind of way.
I took the fire escape.
Wow, the fire escape. Memory card. Alright. Making progress.
You're not actually thinking about switching one of those games on right now, are you?
Yeah, I am. It might be more exciting. Doesn't fit. Darn.
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
Okay. What is it? Tablet.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule.
Okay.
It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. The memory card slot is empty. It
Hey, the
seems
more
to
you
be a
watch,
match
the
for
more you'll be
memory card
rewarded.
you discovered.
At 200,000 points, you will have an option of choosing a game of your choosing, and a game that we have available at the time. Okay, I don't know what else to do here.
We can't use it without the card.
Oh, okay, let's put the card in. Boom.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order
There
to
we go, we
prevent
got an
his
achievement,
assailants
10
from
points.
easily tracing his connections.
Puzzled your first puzzle. Cool. That was a puzzle?
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures. Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Oh boy. Let's go ask.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
Okay.
I'll mark it on your city map.
Okay.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character.
Achieved unlock. Listen to 30 minutes of dialogue. Pretty much.
Perhaps they can shine
mean,
some light on why Hayden was
Not much has
snatched.
happened yet.
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system. We shouldn't put that off
This
any
has
longer.
been 30 minutes of dialogue, essentially.
Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions. This is an exciting thing, I promise.
I hope so. Sure, let's see this crap over with.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system. I'll need need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly.
Okay.
First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Tanita and Little Acres. I never played Little Acres. I don't know. Whatever. Enter name. Why is it doing everything twice? Okay. What? Whatever. We're D. Whatever. Sure. Yes. Let's go.
Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech? Thank you. I have input your pronouns. Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations? Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Omnivorous.
Thank you for confirming.
It's the lady that did Clementine. Cool.
I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available. Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy, or restart setup to enter it again. Does that sound right?
Yes, let's go.
Thank you. See, that was relatively painless.
It was painful.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now.
Sure.
I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better.
No.
It will be an efficient use of our time together.
No, it wouldn't.
Thank you for escorting me here. Let's head back to your home.
This game is painful. This game does not autosave, so please be sure to save frequently. Okay. That's good to know. Because I would hate to go through all that again. Chapter 1.
You know, your Crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
Achievement unlocked.
You've been overwatering
2
it.
points, a new cyberpunk adventure. Complete the prologue. Or in other words, listen to 38 minutes of dialogue. Okay. We're gonna wrap it up since we completed that prologue. Yeah, what a long prologue. I can't imagine what the rest of it is like. Alright, so we saved the game. We're wrapping it up. So appreciate everyone for checking out our ID at Xbox Showcase of 2064 Read-Only Memories. This game is available today. Well, not today. Now on the Xbox Store for the price of $19.99. It was released on January 17th. Be sure to pick it up today if you're interested in the game. Appreciate those of you watching us live here on Twitch. We have 2 more games on our showcase today here. So be sure to stay tuned, and we will reveal the waffle winner when I get the new game booted up. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Thanks for watching Xbox Live Network.